Hello YouTube, I'm just going to begin by apologising for not making a video in what seems like ages, but I've been at university and I've broke up this Saturday, so I should be able to make a few more videos before Christmas at least. This video is going to be about my experiences at Collectormania London, which was on the 27th of November at Earls Olympia 2. And yeah, I'll just show the autographs I got, the people I met, and try and remember what they said, because it has been a while now, but yeah, hope you enjoy. Probably the main attraction, or the guest, well, he certainly had the longest queue, was Michael Biehn, who is in Aliens, Planet Terror, which is the picture I got signed, and he's Reese in the Terminator. Yeah, he was quite an odd, he was really an odd person. He was really sarcastic, and but he was nice when we were speaking to him. Went up to the desk, and yeah, he was in his talk, he basically spent the whole talk slagging off David Fincher because of his decision not to cast him in Alien 3, yet he still tried to use his image in the character's image, his face for it. But yeah, he also was telling about how he fell in love with Linda Hamilton during filming. But yeah, he was nice, but I did read on a forum that he was actually drunk, which could explain quite a lot. But yeah, I'm glad I met him anyway. Seemed quite nice. He even let us have a picture by him on the table, which I didn't expect because he's one of the big guests that was there. But yeah, that's Michael Biehn. One of the main guests that I went to meet was Hughes, who was the kid in Nightmare on Elm Street 7 and also in Pet Sematary. And I was actually surprised. He came around the table to have a photo with him, and he was really quite a small person. I was quite surprised when he walked around and stood next to me. You'll probably see on the photo, but yeah, he was really nice, and we were asking him out whether it was genuinely scary being that age, with Robert Englund dressed as, especially the particularly scary Freddy in Nightmare on Elm Street 7, but he said it's completely different when there's about 40 people looking at you from behind the camera. But he really enjoyed working on the set, and he was a really nice guy. It was a pleasure to meet. I think probably the first sports guest I've met personally was Sir Geoff Hurst, who scored a hat-trick in the World Cup final 1966, and I was talking to him about whether he genuinely thought it went over the line, because there's a controversy about it bouncing off the line, and the linesman still said it went over, and he said it was miles over, and he expressed this on my autograph saying it definitely went in. But yeah, he was a nice guy as well. One guest I had been meaning to meet for quite a while was David Prowse, who was the actual actor who played Darth Vader, obviously not the voice. But I'd been put off in the past because a few people said he was quite grumpy. But now he was really nice, and spoke to him quite a lot. And yeah, but the only problem was he seemed to be a bit ill. He was walking around on crutches, and but yeah, I hope he's not too bad. And he was a pleasure to meet. The final person I met personally was Cary Elwes, who was in Saw 1, or Saw, and I think this is the new one, and The Princess Bride, and Robin Hood Men in Tights. But he had a sign saying up strictly no pose photos, and I was talking to him for quite a while, and everyone seemed to be talking to him about The Princess Bride or Robin Hood. But because I was talking to him about Saw, he seemed quite interested, and he was describing how it was really claustrophobic when filming, and they had to they built the toilet scene from in a studio, but one of the walls was removable, which is how they got all the stuff in all the filming. Yet whenever they were filming a scene, they got a plasterer in to plaster it all back up again in order to make it look like it was filmed in an actual place rather than on a set, which was quite clever. and he said it just used to take forever because between every scene, when they need to get a new camera in or something, they had to chip away the plaster in, take the wall away, put the wall back on as soon as they're in, and plaster it back up again. But yeah, he was nice, and he even let me have a photo by him, which I'll show you in a sec, which I didn't actually see anyone else have a photo with. But yeah, again, all the guests I met were really nice this time. I'll just show a few autographs picked up from dealers now at the thing. This is Rupert Everett, which you can't really see. That's why I got it at a really cheap price. But he's my obviously an actor in my favourite film, Della Morte Dell'Amore, and I got his autograph just for that film. The other two autographs picked up from the dealers were Dominic West, who's McNulty in The Wire, which is, in my opinion, the greatest TV show ever made. And the Coen brothers is also signed picture of their picture of them collecting some of their Oscars, which is probably two of my favourite autographs that I've got in total. And if I ever get a chance to meet them, I don't know what I'd just love to meet them. There's probably some of my favourite directors, and the Coen brothers movies are just amazing. Right, unfortunately after buying those autographs I ran out of money and didn't get to meet properly Christina Elise from Child's Play 2. But she still, I went over to talk to her and she had a free table, and yeah, she let me have a photo with her and she's looking really good still. But also my friend met Noah Hathaway from a few films that he likes, and I also met Carl Weathers from Predator and Rocky for a friend who's also a YouTube user, and hopefully he appreciates the autograph that I managed to get for him. But yeah. It was a really good day again. I also bumped into a few other YouTubers, Adam Chabby, Hicks, and Slashville. It's John from there. And yeah, it was nice to meet some other YouTubers anyway. And I will hopefully be back soon with... I've got a Christmas film coming up called Merry Bloody Christmas. So hopefully I can get a trailer up for within the next week. And hope you enjoy it, and hope you enjoyed this video.